In this example, we're going to be using the properties of logs in order to solve this equation. So the first thing I notice is that the left-hand side has 2 logs. So we're going to condense this as one single log of base 2 since they share the same base. And we're going to do that using the product property. The right-hand side here of the product property says if you're adding them together, you could rewrite this as one single log by multiplying both arguments here. So that means we're going to be multiplying the x and then the x minus 6, which requires distributive properties. So we're going to write this as one single log with the same base. The base is 2. And now the argument is going to be x times x minus 6, and that's equal to 4. So let's actually distribute the x to both terms. So x times x is x squared, and then x times negative 6 is negative 6x, and that's equal to 4. So from here, in order to get rid of the log, I'm going to exponentiate. So we look at the base here, it's 2, so that's the base that we're using. So base 2 on the left side and base 2 on the right side. We exponentiate because exponents and logs are inverses, so that cancels out, and you're just left with x squared minus 6x, and that's equal to 2 to the 4th power, which is the same thing as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is 16. So now in order to solve this, I need to subtract 16 from both sides to get everything on the left-hand side because I see that it has an x squared, which means this is a quadratic. X squared minus 6x minus 16 is equal to 0. Now that this is equal to 0, I can factor this. So we're saying what multiplies to negative 16 and adds to negative 6 at the same time. There has to be one negative in order to get a negative product. And that factor pair is negative 8 and positive 2. So my two factors here would be x minus 8 and x plus 2. So if I apply the zero product property, or the quicker way to think of this is just flip the signs, you get positive 8 and negative 2. So I know that I can't have a negative value for x because if I plug in negative 2 into this first one, and if I plug it in right here into the second one, I would have a negative argument. So the extraneous solution is negative 2. So the only solution here that works, if you plug it back in, you would get a true statement, is x equals 8.